Welcome, listeners, to the Voice of the Gita. Today, we dive into the battlefield of Kurukshetra, focusing on Chapter 1, verses 9 and 10. Let's start with Duryodhana's proclamation of his army's valor. Dr. Rao, why does Duryodhana emphasize his warriors' readiness to sacrifice their lives for him?
Great question. Duryodhana lists his soldiers' willingness to die for him to project confidence before his allies and adversaries. On the surface, it's a morale booster, but it also reveals his need for external validation. Notice, he highlights their skills and variety of weaponry to reassure himself as much as his audience.
That's insightful. Would you say this is typical leadership, or does it reflect something deeper about Duryodhana's psyche?
It goes beyond standard leadership pep talks. The phrase "for me" exposes his self-centered mindset. Instead of focusing on a just cause, he personalizes the war. Psychologically, this could indicate underlying insecurity or a desire to mask doubts by amplifying external strengths.
So, his words are as much about self-persuasion as rallying his troops. Let's transition to how this sets the stage for his next statements about the armies. Moving forward, Duryodhana contrasts his army, protected by the legendary Bhishma, with the Pandava's force led by Bhima. He claims his own army is insufficient, while theirs is sufficient. Dr. Rao, what does this reveal about his mindset at this critical moment?
This contrast is striking. Despite Bhishma's unparalleled reputation, Duryodhana calls his own side insufficient. This betrays his lack of inner confidence. It's almost paradoxical he has numerical and technical superiority, yet he feels threatened by Bhima's vigor and the Pandava's unity.
That's fascinating. Could this be compared to modern situations where teams have all the resources but still feel insecure about success?
Absolutely. Think of a corporation with abundant funding and talent, but plagued by leadership doubts. Studies in organizational psychology show that confidence in leadership often outweighs raw resources. Without inner conviction, even the strongest teams falter.
So, Duryodhana's statement isn't just about military numbers, it's a window into his inner fears, masked by bravado. Let's now delve into the role of Bhishma and why Duryodhana might question even his greatest warrior. Let's focus on Bhishma, the commander of Duryodhana's army. Despite Bhishma's legendary status, Duryodhana implies his protection isn't enough. What are the underlying doubts here?
Bhishma is a symbol of duty, yet his heart isn't fully against the Pandavas. Duryodhana senses this. He knows loyalty enforced by obligation lacks the passion of voluntary commitment. It's like having a top athlete who plays by contract, not by desire. The performance may be technically superb, but lacks personal investment.
Interesting analogy. Are there historical or modern examples where such divided loyalties impacted outcomes?
Certainly. In the American Civil War, generals faced divided loyalties, affecting strategies and morale. Similarly, studies show employees who align with their company's mission outperform those who work purely for a paycheck. Duryodhana's anxiety stems from sensing Bhishma's internal conflict.
So, internal alignment and genuine conviction are crucial, whether in war or daily life. Let's expand on this, connecting it to the psychological battle within Duryodhana himself. Building on this, let's address the psychological aspect. Duryodhana's repeated focus on numbers and prowess seems to mask deeper insecurities. How does this reflect the broader message of the Gita regarding inner strength versus external might?
The Gita consistently underscores that true victory stems from clarity of purpose and commitment to righteousness, not sheer numbers. Duryodhana's inner turmoil is evident. This fixation on external factors reveals a lack of self-assurance. In contrast, the Pandavas' faith in Dharma gives them resilience, much like how research on grit shows that inner motivation outlasts external advantages.
That's a powerful takeaway. For our listeners, how can we apply this lesson in our own lives when facing challenges or competition?
Whenever we encounter adversity, focusing solely on external tools like resources or ally scan only take us so far. It's the inner alignment with our values and clarity of intent that sustains us. Whether in exams, sports, or career setbacks, those anchored in purpose demonstrate greater perseverance and ultimate success.
A fitting conclusion. As we reflect on these verses, we see how the Gita offers timeless wisdom. Strength of mind and alignment with truth are our greatest assets, both on and off the battlefield.